In my video that I posted earlier today and on Twitter, so many people have been asking about target passing, and they've had so many questions about like how to use it. Is it good or is it bad? Just so many different things about target passing, and I want to take this time in this video to explain everything that we know about the feature so far. So first off, I want to give you guys a basic rundown on how to use target passing. Now, the way that you use it and the way that you trigger it is by clicking left trigger. If you click that down, target passing will initiate. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to take the orange icon, the football icon, and you want to somehow move that over the icon with a button on there. So for this example, I wanted to get the football icon over the X, and then right when it's over it, I want to click X. Now, one thing to think about when you're using this is that the game does not slow down. It's at the exact same pace. It doesn't go into slow motion, so you're gonna have to be really quick about it. If you see in this clip right here, Tom Brady tries to do it, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, best quarterback of all time. What am I saying? Tom Brady tries to do it, and Tom Brady can't even keep up with the icon. You only want to use this feature when you have to fit the football in between a gap or in between a zone in a really tight space, and you need to zip it in there in order so that the defender does not intercept it. Now, I wrote down a couple ideas, couple thoughts that I had about target passing. So one thing, honestly, is it's incredibly hard to use. I tried it one time, I used it one time in EA Play, and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, so I completely messed it up. Like, I underthrew the guy so bad, I didn't know what I was doing. It's hard to use. It's definitely, there's a learning curve at first. It's meant for very competitive players. I don't know if you guys are familiar to MLB or if anybody plays MLB Road to the Show, but it's essentially like if you're playing second base or third base or whatever, you're trying to throw it to first, you have to move that little icon over the little circle and then click R2 to press it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, just forget about it. Like I said, this feature is not for everybody. You don't have to use it. It's only on the screen when you click left trigger. If you click left trigger, target passing will initiate. If you don't click it, it will just be like normal Madden, the normal screen. Also, something to know is it is in all three game styles: simulation, competitive, and arcade. Now, obviously, this is going to be very advantageous in something like a competitive mode, because if you mess up, if you throw something like a bad read, you're gonna be intercepted. It's gonna be an interception, so you wanna make sure you can zip it in there any which way possible. In arcade mode, this is gonna be absolutely ridiculous, because even if you mess up, you're probably still gonna be able to make the catch. Again, like I said earlier, you do not have to use it. It only initiates when you click left trigger. Now, something I was thinking about earlier is I think this will be very effective or ineffective based on your quarterback's throw power. So if you're using someone like Drew Brees, who doesn't have that good of throw power, it might be pretty hard to do this. Maybe he has great accuracy, but the throw power isn't there. Or if you're using somebody like Matt Stafford or Cam Newton or Joe Flacco, someone like that has crazy throw power, you're probably gonna be able to zip it in there a lot easier. Now, as we see on our screen right now, all the examples that we've been shown have been slants. There's been no drags, there's been no posts, there's been no C routes, there's been no streaks, there's no unique routes, it's only a slant route. So these are honestly some of the easiest routes to match up the two icons to make the correct pass. But I could just imagine on like a corner route or a C route, especially a C route, that could be really difficult to line up. I think one route this will be really good on, honestly, is streak routes. Like, if you just throw the ball up, you're throwing a fade in the end zone, and if you get it in the right location, you'll be able to beat your guy, get in the right position to make the catch and go for a touchdown. Essentially, the more complex the route, the harder it's gonna be to throw. If you're just using a drag route, it's not gonna be nearly as hard as if you're running a C route or a post route or maybe like an in and out route. Anything like that, it's gonna be pretty damn difficult compared to like the basic routes. Now, one route combination that I just immediately thought would be pretty damn nice is if you have a slant coming across the middle and then the opposite side you have a drag. You throw to the slant in the end zone, you high point that, you use target passing. Honestly, if you use somebody like a Gronkowski or a Jimmy Graham or someone that has a lot of strength and a lot of height, it could be absolutely dominant. That's gonna be something I'm gonna want to use day one. But again, like I said a million times, you do not have to use this. It is a very difficult feature to use. So don't walk into it thinking you're gonna be the next freaking problem right. Now, the last thing I want to end on is this really helps out football and it helps out Madden. It makes it very realistic. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched Joe Flacco or Cam Newton or Matt Stafford throw the ball in these really tight areas, these really tight spaces, and they're just able to zip it in there really quickly. I know if I tried to do that in Madden 17, I've tried to do it in 16, and you never really can do it. Hopefully with this target passing, you can finally make those passes correctly. Either way though, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll see you in my next upload. Peace.